episode of Rebuilding Portsmouth. Now, in our last episode, we were beaten 3-1 by Bayern Munich, and I wasn't all that surprised, really, as you know. Maybe disappointing to lose Tony Ivančić. That was a slight annoyance, because that means he is going to miss today's crucial game against Sampdoria. Hopefully, Borja Gomez will be able to do a decent job filling in. I'll either put After or Peralta in the centre mid for today's game, depending on who's fit and whatnot. Now, this month, oh my god. You know, I cannot believe it. It's just been... I think, guys, there might be an outside chance of us genuinely challenging for the league title this year. I'm not even kidding. Like, the way things started with that 6-1 gave me confidence, but then I kind of dipped it when we drew 1-1 against Arsenal at home, and I kind of thought, okay, maybe not. But then 2 good wins with clean sheets against Fulham and Sheffield United give me a bit more confidence. You know, 10 points from your first 4 games is pretty damn impressive. But this month, we've taken that to a whole new level. Now, against Manchester City... it was a bit of... There was a lot of stuff that went on in this game. Like, for a start, they probably still should have won this. But what I would say is that most of the chances they had in terms of shots and shots on target or whatnot came in the first half. They absolutely spanked us in the first half of this game. And we were very, very lucky to get in at half-time at 1-0, basically. It was crazy luck. And I thought, well, okay, we're just going to try and... I actually went more defensive in the second half just to see if we could nick a 0-0 from City, basically. And for 2 minutes into the second half, as you can see here, Shkodran Mustafi was sent off, and I thought, right, because they'd already started battering us again in the second half. I thought, right, okay, this is our chance. Let's just try and throw it on attacking now and see what we can do against them and hope beyond hope that something magical happens, basically. And 2 minutes after that, Tony Ivančić actually missed a penalty, and when that was missed, I thought, there's no hope in hell for us. We are never going to win this game. It's going to be one of those days. And then, with 17 minutes to go, that happens. That's a great strike from Ward-Prowse, but Jesus, it was the only real chance they had after they went down to 10 men, and my god did they take it. So we're 1-0 down, I'm thinking, oh god. So I throw on Santos, who isn't fully fit at this point. It was a bit of a risk, but I just felt maybe we need that little bit extra that he can give us in this game, basically, just to get us over the line. You know, maybe he'll be the missing link for us. I still really do quite like this yellow kit. I think it looks quite snazzy, actually. But what Santos did was just... oh... wait till you see the goal that Santos scores. Also, there was a wonderful save in this game, I think from Lucas Vega, where Patrick Roberts was clean through on goal after a defensive error, and he managed to stop him, and that would have probably put the game to bed for City at that point, so well done him on that one. So basically, the ball is going to eventually come across to this left-hand side, and Santos is going to do something only he could possibly pull off. Lovely little ball through from Conor Barnes. What about this for a goal? Dink, bang. 1-1, and I thought, wow, fluke as hell, but the fact is it's Santos, so the chances are he probably did mean it. So that's 1-1, and then in the 87th minute, City got the ball in their own end, and I thought, uh-oh, they're going to go and win this now. But we defended it well here, Balanta, and eventually it's cleared up, but we lose the ball, and I figured, okay, doesn't matter. But then it's cleared down here, and Marcio is onto this like a shot, and he does some great work here, takes on the fullback, beats him, and now watch this for a ball in, and Borja Gomez running in with a wonderful header, and it's 2-1 to Pompey here at Manchester City. And I don't know when the last time City lost a home game, but my god was it fun to beat them at the Etihad. So that means against the top sides this year, the challengeable sides, we've had 2 games and we've taken 4 points. A home draw against Arsenal and an away win at City, which is just insane. Because the stats, we definitely didn't deserve it. But once they went down to 10 men, they were there for the taking. And we took them. We had literally 2 shots, none on target in the entire first half. But that second half, we just thought, no, we're going to have this. It was very much a game of 2 halves, if you pardon the cliche. And on the second half performance, we deserve it. And I guess you could say we did in a sense, because they failed to take any chances in that first half, and we defended stoically, but we did concede a lot of chances, as you can see, so we were more lucky, and it was mainly down to, it wasn't Vega, it was Bigger Belongo in goal. Apologies, in fact, I think he was probably our best player on the night, if you look at that. Yeah, he actually got, oh no, Borja Gomez got an 8, but other than that, Bigger Belongo was just phenomenal in goal. I really like him. So there we go, we managed to beat City away from home. We then had a League Cup tie against Millwall, so I did the usual rest team, so we went with Belongo, Marcelo, Kumalo, Garincha, Barnes, Ivančić, Gomez, Wallace, Vanos, Jerry Parsons and Marcio up front. And I'll tell you what, Marcio has been... he's been trying to show me why I should give him starting time. And obviously I don't think he's ever going to get started. But he did a bloody good job of showing why he should, basically, in this game. By grabbing himself a pair of goals and a pair of assists in the same game. He is a phenomenal player, he really is. And you know, every now and then we may have to play 2 up top, and he'll obviously get straight in there because he's such a good player. But unfortunately, it might have to be a case that at the end of the season, he does have to move on for a massive profit, because we'll have Pipoca. He'll be the number 2, and we'll bring in another young player, hopefully to play as that second choice, the third choice striker. That's basically the plan. That's the only way I seem to be able to keep these guys happy, but we can still make massive profits on them, so that's huge for us. Wallace with the ball in here. Marcio keeps it in play, knocks it back across, and Gerald Van Os storming in there to make it 1-0 Pompey. And I wanted to, as much as we did play our weakened side, I wanted to still make sure that we could try and go as far as we can in the League Cup, because it is still a reasonable chance at silverware again. You know, we got to the final last year, and we're a little bit unlucky maybe to lose the game, but shit happens, and we need to kind of regroup and go on, and that's what we're doing this year. And I think this year we're really setting our stall out to say we're going to make ourselves difficult to beat. Marcio here, Van Os into Parsons. Parsons didn't have the best game in the world. Gomez's ball in here, and Marcio then scoring his first goal of the game. But it was nice to just see Jerry Parsons playing. You know, he had to go off as, I think he got injured in this one, which was disappointing. But it's nice to see him get some game time. Then Marcio with this wonderful free kick to make it 3-0, Garrett his second of the game, and obviously an assist too. And then before the first half was even done, he had more in the tank as far as a creative force. Very similar goal, actually, to the first one he created. Ball played out wide, and Wallace wins the header wonderfully well here. Wallace has actually now gone out on loan to Rotherham, I should point out. Marcio then running at people, dinks it back across, and Gomez with a wonderful little header there to make it 4-0. But yeah, Jed Wallace has gone off to Rotherham United on loan because he demanded it. Basically, Millwall did score a goal though through Max Kofi, but other than that, if they hadn't have done that, we would have managed to keep a clean sheet here, I would have sensed. That being said, they did still create some good chances. Look at that. 4 clear-cut chances they had. They should have done better in front of goal. We were much more clinical with our opportunities, and that was good, basically. We played a good game. Marcio was the standout player in the entire match by an absolute mile, but some of the other guys off the bench did a pretty decent job as well. So we are through to the next round, and we've been drawn against Leeds United, who are a League One club, and not a good League One club either. Which is perfect, because we've been drawn into the 4th round against the weakest team left in the tournament in terms of league stature, the only team from League One, and they're not a good side from League One either. In fact, I just want to check that. I'm not entirely sure where they are in terms of League One. They were promoted last season, so it stands to reason they're not going to be too high. They're 13th in League One at the moment. As you can see, Plymouth are top. While we're here, just take a little look at the other leagues. Huddersfield top of the Championship with West Ham, Palace, Oldham and Exeter City climbing high there, along with Luton. There's some real interesting stuff going on there. In League 2, of course, Yeovil Town top, but as you can see, Barrow are bottom of League 2 with Blackpool. That's a strange combination. It's great to see someone like Barrow in there. You might notice that Frank Lampard was also manager of Blackpool, which is interesting. Other teams that are a bit strange to see in there. Nuneaton, of course, were promoted. Blackburn are down there as well, as are Bolton, who are 18th at the moment, and they could be in for a struggling season, maybe even playing in the conference if they're not careful. Carlisle, of course, are in the conference. Doncaster Rovers are actually struggling to stay in the conference at the moment. That's how things have changed. Anyway, let's get back into the games. Our last game of the month was at home to Liverpool, and we rested Santos for this one. Doesn't mean he didn't get on the score sheet, but we did rest him. And again, it's just one of those ones where we weren't taking our chances, and I thought it was going to be a bit like Liverpool last year, where we created loads of clear-cut chances, but didn't quite get enough in. This one wasn't quite so many chances in our favour, but it took us until the 67th minute to get ourselves in front, and once we did, I was so happy, because I was tempted to go defensive, actually, the moment we got ourselves a goal up here. Archubi's ball in, and Vanos with an absolutely smashing strike. Smashing! Like Nigel Thornberry. With his 4th of the season already to make it 1-0 Pompey. And I thought, right, as long as we keep a clean sheet. Now, I was about to make the change to go to our second choice tactic now, which I'll show you in a bit. When we got this corner, and Millington smashes it home for his 8th of the season, and just to continue that wonderful run of scoring he's got in the Premier League. But then, I don't know what it is with Santos. Wow, I just saw an overhead kick attempt there from Lopez Souza. But yeah, I don't know what it is with Santos this month. But you saw the goal he scored against Manchester City. Well, yeah, that's right, folks. He did it again. He scored twice the same type of ridiculous chipped cross goal and made it 3-0. Probably a little bit harsh on Liverpool to lose 3-0 in this one. But then again, maybe not. It was good to see us just grind out the result and get another, well, not grind, but batter out a result and get ourselves another 3-0 win. Like, where the games aren't going quite so well for us in the first half, we're coming along in the second half now, we're not giving in, and it is working for us now, and that is what we like to see. Now, of course, we are going to be doing the Sampdoria game, because I'm recording this straight after I did the last episode, so I still don't know the results of that poll. Basically, let's get into this. Oh no, we've got to do the squad, what we're talking about. Let's have a little look at the squad. Top goal for us, Norman Millington with 8 in 10, Borja Gomez and Van Os with 4, Peralta has 3 as well, which is awesome. Top assists, Van Os with 5, Santos I don't think has any just yet. No, he hasn't just yet, but he's barely played, so give him a break. I think he will probably start tonight though. Player of the match, Van Os and Millington with 2 apiece. Yellow cards, Ivancic with 4, and he's also got a red now, which is a shame, and he'll be missing from today's game. Overall though, Van Os has got a 7.95, which is good. Key aerial challenges, Miguel Lopez Sousa, of course, with 33. Key passes, Van Os with 53. I don't know how many Santos has got. He's only started... Oh, he's actually only got 1 key pass, but then he's still getting back to full fitness. I'm hoping he can really resume that role and probably still will end the season with the most key passes. Key tackles, Robert Gray is the most, and obviously as the interceptor, he is the most on that. Most valuable player on the team is still Santos, but not by much. Goals from mistakes now, we've got 3 there, and that's a little bit worrying. I think it was Parsons' foul that gave the Millwall the goal, so disappointing on that front. Now, this is crunch time for us. Oh, they're playing that system. It's not quite the system I like, but it's almost as good. Liverpool played this system and we were very, very good against them. So I'm hoping that that should do the trick for us tonight. It would seem that they won, what, 4-1? Yeah, they must have won 4-1 over AAK. So we need to make sure that we beat these guys, basically. There's no two ways about this. This has to be a win. Oh, they've got Jesper Cillessen in goal. Interesting. We are going to be missing Ivancic, but I just think that... Is that Sinisa Mihailovic? Is he the manager of Sampdoria? We can't really look, can we? I'll look in a sec. Gomez, Peralta, Archu... Oh, no, sorry. I'm sorry. Santos is starting this one. This is a hugely important game. I'm going to start... I know he's not perfect condition, but I think he could... We need to get him in today from the start. Belongo in goal, Marcelo, Gray, Lopez, Sousa, Barnes, Gomez, Peralta, Van Os, Archubi, Santos, and King Norman. Now, let's do this. This is crucial for us. I do have a change of tactic, which I'll show you. Sampdoria, why can we not... Who is the manager? Is it Sinisa Mihailovic? Yes, it is Sinisa Mihailovic. Awesome. Those of you who watch my Red Star save will know about Sinisa Mihailovic if you're a Red Star fan. Club legend, as far as I can remember. So let's go for this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we should have a good chance of getting something from this game. There was something else I was meant to check, and I cannot... Oh, that's what I was meant to show you the other tactic. Basically, it's very similar. It's just defence, support, and then structure, defensive mentality, and a few different team instructions, basically, just to sort of solidify us a bit when we get into those situations where we need to hang on to games, like what we've been doing this month, even when we don't need to, but it's just prevent teams from coming back in like Lazio did, basically, you know, to make sure we kill games off by just being solid. That's the plan, anyway. Oh, sorry about that, guys. And it appears we are playing in our blue kit again, 2D Classic, and there we go. Right, I think a home win today is absolutely essential. If we can win against Sampdoria here, oh, come on. It's not like he was that low on fitness. He had 93. Oh, fuck that. He better not be that badly hurt. I'll be gutted if he is, because he wasn't, like, any less fit than anyone else on the team. And he's generally got very good resistance to injury. And he's got full match fitness now. I've been playing him in reserve games so that he's got that, like, it was like 96, I think. God, that is not the start we wanted at all. I will be desperate to see what kind of injury he's actually sustained, because that could be dangerous for our season. Like, we've done everything we've done so far pretty much without him, but all great to have a shot. Maybe knocks it back inside. Lopez Sousa is 1-0 Pompey after 15 minutes, and that's our first shot of the game. So wow, we've actually done that for once. Then again, that's the first shot of the game of any sort, it would seem, but that is 1-0 to us, and that's huge. Great presence from Robert Gray to actually not shoot from that angle. Instead, I think he backheels it. Nope, just knocks it across for Lopez Sousa, who drills that hard home, and it is 1-0 Pompey after 15 minutes. We do need to kick on, though. We can't just sit on a 1-0 lead. Not this early in the game. If it was later on in the game, I would definitely switch to our other tactic, but I think we'll continue on for now, because we're looking like the better side in the opening 20 minutes, but it has definitely been a tight game. No quarter given. Oh, it's a good strike there from Millington, but well saved by the goalkeeper. It was a bit of a tight angle. He was never really going to score from that angle, but for the moment, it has been a very, very tight game, but all the chances are going our way. Van Os on the edge of the area. Will he strike it? You know he will. Oh, goes short for Millington. Oh, cleared off the line this time. We're definitely looking like the stronger of the two teams. I want to see if we can get ourselves a second goal before half-time. That would really... looking good from corners as well. First time effort from Van Os? No. Lopez Sousa, and it's clear, but Van Os will chase that down. He's got some mad dribbling skills. There he goes. And drops it short for Peralta. Maybe back to him. Oh, out to Archubi. Archubi drops it short, but doesn't matter. Marcelo, will he go for the shot? Or, oh, what is that? And it's a corner, but what is that? That was woeful. I don't know if it's a cross or a shot. Back to Vanos. Will he have another crack at it? Goes back out to Artubi. Ball in again, and I think it's hit the post in the end. We've definitely looked the better side, but we do need that second goal, because you know how much these games can change. In the blink of an eye, they could equalise with their first shot of the game. And Gray has gone in hard, but not won the ball, really. Guidel, Barnes, oh, that's poor from him. Come on, don't you dare let them do it. Don't you dare let them do it. That's too, surely that angle's too, yeah. The angle was much too tight. It will count as a clear-cut chance, but he's never going to score from that angle. Unless he plays for Man United, in which case he probably will. Basto probably could have put that away. This is finely balanced. Like, we've definitely been massively the better side, but we are only 1-0 up. And I'm a little bit wary of throwing it too defensive just yet. If we were 2-0 up right now, I probably wouldn't mind changing it. But for now, I'm going to stick with what we're doing, because we do need that second goal. If we do score the second goal in the second half, though, we will immediately switch and go to our more defensive approach, just to make sure that we close out the game and try and keep a clean sheet. But we've only let them have one shot in this second half, so that's good. I'm tempted to maybe turn on pass into space, because they're going to have to try and come at us, and it might leave little gaps for us to play long balls into. That's just the idea anyway. I don't know whether it'll work or not. They're making some changes now, and Bayern Munich have finally taken the lead in their game. It's taken them a little while. Just make some changes there. First substitution, perhaps? Who do we think? Who do we think? That is a big deal. Like, it's like, who can we bring on? Marcio... I might just hold out for another 5 minutes. Right. Okay, Artubi's taken a couple of knocks now. Oh, kind of Barnes, not really got anyone that can play there. Apparently Artubi's taken a couple of knocks, but he's looking alright to me. I'm still thinking perhaps Ola after that, because for me, Vanos is actually quite an important player, and I don't want to bring him off just yet. I'm thinking maybe we could try and defend this lead, probably around about now. And AEK are beating Bayern Munich, ladies and gentlemen. That is happening in and around this group. Right, let's... switch tactics to that. See if this works, shall we? See if the whole changing and having a defensive backup approach is actually going to work for us. It should do, what with the way this game's been. I'm just going to get Marcio on for the final few minutes, just to give us an outlet up front with some fresh legs. You know, a 1-0 result isn't the best result in the world, but it's a result, if we can get it. And when you look at the amount of chances they've had, oh, thank God, that's our end. After it's ball in, and it's all the way across, and I don't know what's happening. Lopez Sousa back across. Marcio! What a save from the goalkeeper. That is a great save. We probably should be more up than we are, really. I'd be disappointed if we... Well, no, I'd be disappointed if we don't win, obviously. A 1-0 win, I'll take that any day of the week in a game like this. Oh, no. Okay, well done. No, what? Oh, please don't. Like, we've got everything we could in terms of defence. To play. Oh, are they going to bugger it up? No, they're not. Like, we've done everything we could with regard to getting a defensive formation. We've barely let them have a chance in this game, and I don't know what more I can do in this game if we don't win, basically. The tactics worked. We've got plenty of chances. We just haven't put enough of them away to be more comfortable at this area in the game. That's poor. But look at that. They've got nowhere forward at all. It looks like they're actually defending a 1-0 defeat. Barnes. That's a good ball in for Barnes here. After it, what a great finish that is from Ola after it. 2-0 Pompey, and a much more... Again, these are the sort of results we're getting in the league now. 2-0s rather than 5-3s, and I'm really, really liking getting these sort of results more. It makes us look much more solid. Lovely ball there from Connor Barnes. Maybe a little bit lucky, but oh dear, bad goalkeeping. We got a bit lucky on that one, but it doesn't matter, because 2-0 Pompey, and another clean sheet, which is even more impressive for me. That's what I'm really enjoying, is getting all these clean sheets. Just making ourselves into a defensive fortress, basically, at home. I think we've only conceded 1 goal at home all season, and that was against Arsenal. We genuinely looked at that. Oh no, we conceded 1 against Millwall in the cup. Then we Vanos with the strike on the rebound after it, and it is 3-0. Ola after that has come off the bench and scored twice in second half stoppage time, and Pompey now have 3-0 over Sampdoria. This is a very strange group, because Sampdoria beat AEK 4-1, and... Well, we've beaten Sampdoria 3-0. They beat AEK 4-1, and AEK have just beaten Bayern Munich. It's a really strange one. But hey, it looks like it's going to be an entertaining group stage, that's for sure. And another one of these great little 3-0 wins with a lot of late goals. That's done us. I'm really psyched with that. And Ola after that, what a player to come off, what a performance to come off the bench and play slightly out of position, although technically he's natural in all of those, and to actually grab 2 goals in the latter stages. I think that's actually the kind of result that we probably deserved from the match, but we didn't look like we were going to get that. Now, of course, there is the one slight downside here of maybe Santos could be badly injured, and that could really harm our season. So that is the one. There's always a sort of kicker here, and let's just check. I'm almost scared to. Inbox. Oh no, new physio report on Santos. Please don't be too bad. Oh, fuck that. Not another one. He's back for like 2 games and gets injured again. And don't say that it was because I played him too early. He was fully match fit, and he was probably in better condition than some of the players that started that game. And he's generally not that. He's generally quite resistant to injury, so that's just bad luck on our part. Disappointing, because he's really going to have a stuttery start to the season. But thankfully, we're sort of carrying ourselves through without him at the moment, which is useful because it proves that we can at least be successful without him in the team. But I just feel like when he's back and firing for us, we could really use him. If we are going to have a crack at the title this year, and potentially at the Champions League and all the cups, whatever, we're going to need him playing, basically. It's fine at this stage, but towards that second half of the season, we need him firing on all cylinders consistently, basically. Now, in the next game, I'm tempted, to skip the AAK home game, just get things going a little bit more, and skip then to the second, or maybe do this. I don't know. Hopefully, by the time I come around to record that episode, which will be in a couple of days' time now, I'll know the results of the polls, so I'll be able to pick it properly from that one. So, guys, if you'd like what you've seen, which I'd like to think you have, actually, we've won 4 in a row and been pretty decent we've only lost 1 game all season, which is actually very, very impressive. Then please drop a like on the video, and if you'd like to even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Portsmouth and Red Star Belgrade in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock, and I'll see you guys in the next episode for a game I've yet to decide upon. Bye-bye.